a little bit different tonight because, first of all, it's a night earlier. We're still playing tomorrow night, so do stop by for that as well. But tonight we've got like a big, massive crossover event thanks to, well, who have we got? We've got Dungeons and Dipshits. We've got Fate. There we go. Yeah, sound off. I've got little icons next to all of your names as well. So we've got the Fate. Two of people from the Fate of Isen. Give us a wave, Jules. Give us a wave. Lovely. We've got Guardians of the Gygaxy. We've got Danger Team Go, and we've got the season quest as well. So we've got hi. But we've got a bunch of people. We've got a couple of the usual suspects that have come in. Some of the Getting Dicey fans, but we've also, I'm sure, got some of the people that have come through thanks to all of your wonderful sharing across all of the multiple social medias. So things are going to be run a little differently. I'm going to step back. I'm not DMing tonight. I am playing. And people who follow Getting Dicey will recognize the character that I'm bringing to this massive crossover episode. But I'm going to hand it over to Michael from Guardians of the Gygaxy, who's perfectly in the middle there. The DM surrounded. Take it away, Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael from Guardians of the Gygaxy, your host, confidant, and sweet spider boy. Hello, all of you on Getting Dicey Twitch. Shall we crack into it?
Let's get right into it.
Let's go.
No.
Okay. So,
Brad says no.
You guys are a group of adventurers. You describe yourself. We'll start with Reagan.
Oh,
Who
jeez.
do you play, Reagan?
Well, fans of Getting Dicey may recognize this character. This character's been with the Getting Dicey crew for almost the entirety of the first campaign. So, introduced in episode 1 and brutally murdered in episode 1, who then came back, time and time again to haunt the adventurers. We have it's Billy Goblin, level 20 sorcerer, here to save the world for once. Instead of killing, Billy will be here to take on the world.
I want to ask an obvious question, but you haven't said, are you a goblin? Power move if you're not.
Yeah, he's totally a goblin. He was one of the first goblins that our crew met in the Lost Mine of Phandelver. He was completely weaponless. He was tackled to the ground and a dagger kicked into his skull. And he then has been brought back over and over again.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Lucy Jones of Season Quest. Who are you playing, Lucy?
Hello, I am playing Aesop, a dwarf cleric, hill dwarf cleric, using the life domain. So if anyone gets hurt, I need to save the heroes of the team. And that's my deal. I don't have any fun graphics, I'm sorry. I'm not quite as prepared.
No, that's just what Reagan's face does.
This is just what I do. I'm a level 20 shapeshifter. That's just something that...
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
And we also have Tom Wardle of Danger Team Go. Who are you playing, Tom?
Well, tonight I'm playing Alistair Hooves the Clopolyps. I am a centaur monk.
I love it. I love it.
Fantastic.
So, I know we discussed this a bit in the group chat, but which half is horse? Which half? Are we BoJack Horseman here, or...?
Imagine two horse heads on a skateboard.
Okay.
That's horrifying.
That is
Jesus.
Yeah, I might not be particularly effective.
And next we have Julia Bergesser of Diceratops and Fate of Isen.
Hey everybody, I'm playing what am I playing? A wood elf monk. Her name is Alice Wonder, because she's Alice from Underland, just because that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to playing a level 20 monk, just so I can be like, punch, punch, smash, punch, 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 punch. And I'm very excited about all of the punching. Maybe I have like undefined rage issues, both me and Alice, a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I'm drinking gin, so I'm sure that'll help.
The spike will come out.
Let's do it.
And also from Fate of Isen, we have Brad Zimmerman.
Yeah. Hey.
shorter.
Hey. I am playing a what's it called? Warlock. That's right, a Tabaxi warlock called Mr. Kitty, and I haven't decided on an accent. So if anyone's got any preferences, let us know in the chat right now.
Doesn't drop anything, it's fine.
What was it? A Tabaxi
Sorry for all
warlock.
the crashing.
Nice.
Yep. Generally, just a brief character summary is that he only became a warlock very recently and by mistake, in that he had no ambition in life whatsoever and was working as a shop assistant for a pottery store. And then out back one day, a giant demon that looked like a blue fish made of lightning appeared to him and said, "Are you Mr. Kinley?" And he said, "Sure, why not?" Because he misheard because he wasn't listening. And said, "Your master has a gift for you." And then suddenly he's a level 20 warlock out of nowhere. He doesn't know his spells. He doesn't know what a warlock can do. So let's party.
Is this tied into what your knowledge of a warlock?
He said he's a lot like me. I won't lie. I'm a forever DM, so like warlock spells are like anything beyond Eldritch Blast. I have no idea.
I mean, that's all a warlock does, right?
Pretty
Eldritch
much.
Blast.
With a bit of flair. Oh, he has a familiar who's a ginger cat, so he's a smaller cat than himself, and the cat's name is Dog. So.
And last but not least, we have Zach Russell of the brand new Dungeons and Dipshits.
Hello, everybody. I am Zach Russell from Dungeons and Dipshits. I am playing Osmo Rastanak, a level 20 Tabaxi fighter Eldritch Knight, who only sounds a little bit like Antonio Banderas in the film Puss in Boots. Only a little bit. It just is. You must understand that Osmo is a noble. Is a noble cat. Is a prince of the towns of Menkun and Calico. Is a lord of the provinces of Scratching Pole and Dirtbox. Is a very respectable young person. Do you see? Yes.
Yes.
When Osmo and Mr. Kitty meet, are they just going to sort of stand next to each other going "Arr" for like 5 to 10 minutes?
It's gonna be about 15 minutes of.
Can anyone bring a spray bottle just so like you can even behave better?
No, but you will be facing a giant laser pointer at some point. So get ready for that. So as I said, you guys are a group of adventurers. You, through your 19 previous levels, have grouped together, finding power, strength, and friendship. And you have heard that there is a disturbance in the Underdark, the deep down under. And this disturbance has basically felled a massive dwarven city. No one has come in or out of it since probably, I'd say, a month. So, yeah, a wee while for a massive dwarven trading city. And you guys have took it upon yourselves to investigate what is going on. You have been in the tunnels for about 7 days now. It is dark, it is cold, and it's the Underdark. There's mushrooms. Yay.
Are they special mushrooms or are they regular subsistence kind of mushrooms?
I mean, roll nature.
Oh shit!
Straight into it.
Hell yeah! Let's just rip straight into it. Nature. Go on.
I mean, we're not here to fuck spiders. We're here to play.
What?
some
Oh,
D&D.
Billy's out.
Michael,
That was
if
why.
if I send my cat familiar Dog out on regular mouse seeking trips, would they be successful in doing so?
Probably not the kind of mice you're familiar with. It's very far underground at this point. They
We've
would
just got-
be, almost translucent-looking mice.
Creepy.
Yeah.
That is just a straight up 15 for nature.
Oh yeah. They seem perfectly edible. Perfectly edible.
Excellent. I would like to just
Seem
gather a few and say, do not worry, these are perfectly edible mushrooms. You can eat these and not hallucinate even a little bit.
And
If you wishes to have hallucinogenic mushrooms, Osmo can find you these. But these are not these ones. Jess?
I think you turn around and you just see Billy's mouth full of just as many mushrooms as he's being able to pack up. And you see him just spitting them, seeing them spitting. Ah, this is bullshit. I came here for the real things.
Roll me a Constitution save there, Reagan.
Sure. We've rolled an 18 plus 10, total of 28.
Yeah, wow. Billy's Constitution is great. They taste like mushrooms. They don't make you vomit at all. In fact,
Not
you
even a
can
little.
worse mushrooms.
What if Mr. Kitty decides to throw caution to the wind and eat the strange translucent underdark mice?
Yeah, go ahead. You
He just
you
does
pick
that.
up one of these mice. You can see its bones sort of through its skin, and it doesn't look very tasty, but it provides you with a nice little snack.
Mr. Kitty, what do the strange see-through mice taste like?
I'm gonna have to make that up, aren't I?
Yes, you are. This
Cheeseburger.
is what you may call improvisational comedy. Yes, do you see?
Have you ever had a cheeseburger?
Yes, Osmo has had many cheeseburgers.
Like that.
So as you guys continue to walk, you notice that the ground and walls are becoming slightly stickier.
And Billy's just tracing his finger through some of the stickiness in the wall.
It collects on your finger in a webby kind of fashion.
Oh, okay. Billy's got pretty good dark vision. He can see like 120 feet with his dark vision. Is he spotting anything up ahead? Anything moving in this web or any sort of movement up ahead?
You see a bunch of dark crevices every once in a while that the webbing seems to lead into. There's one about 40 feet ahead of you.
Okay. And so if I inspect the stuff that's built up, the stickiness, he recognizes it as web?
Yep, it's definitely some kind of webbing.
Okay. I think Billy turns to the group and says, well, we're here to fuck spiders! And so he just runs off towards the webbing that he sees.
Hell yes, Osmo just follows right on Billy's heels, just charges straight after him.
So out of the shadows, because you guys didn't even know Alice was walking along next to you, because she was full on invisible. She just
Okay, all right.
She just pops into visibility and she's like, really? This is the group we're with? Okay, all right. And just sort of starts like visibly now walking down the hallway. But you notice that she's drawn this rod out in front of her and she's pressed a button on the rod. It's the top button, and out of the top of the rod comes this blade and it just lights sort of up on fire. And so she's just carrying this kind of fiery blade now in front of her, sort of absent-mindedly sort of swinging it at webs and stuff. Yeah.
You're swinging it at the webs. Awesome. The webs start to burn and the fire starts to spread.
Cool. Hey guys, look, I made it better. It's brighter now.
I put one of my translucent mice on a stick and I cook it in the fire as I walk.
As you're walking along putting your mice on a stick, you notice that as the fire burns, underneath are a whole bunch of very tiny dead spiders. Sort of where the webbing was.
Is anybody else going to eat those?
I will fight you for them. Is good eating on some of these spiders. Do you know that when they die, they have hydraulic kind of ways of moving. So when they when they die, the hydraulic pressure sort of fails, and that is why they crunch up like this. But it's good eating, Jess.
And they're mine. Roll initiative, bitch.
I will fight you for this, Mr. Kitty. I will fight you for this.
Can everyone roll me a perception based on sound?
Ooh.
On your pretty little ears.
24.
That is a 20 from me.
4 for
A
me.
dirty 20.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in a very similar boat. I rolled a 4 as well.
Yes.
Plus 5, so 9.
I will have a 26, please.
Right.
26?
And 17.
17. Okay, so all apart from Billy and... Sorry, I've forgotten your character's name there,
Aesop.
Lucy.
Aesop.
Aesop. Oh, of course, Aesop's Fables.
That's
You two hear the sort of sizzling of tiny spiders everywhere around you, and it's kind of distracting. The rest of you hear a haunting sort of calling coming from that crevice that Billy noticed, and it's sort of going, "How dare you hurt my children?"
Hmm.
And Billy didn't hear that, so he's still just running towards that.
Osmo sort of takes the lead and strides up to this fissure, this thing that has emanated this voice, and says, with his hands on his hips, proudly announces, "Don't you know who you are talking to? I am Osmo Rastanex, 5th in line to the fireside throne, Earl of the provinces of Scratching Pole and Dirtbox. Don't you know who you are talking to?" And just sort of just tries to, I don't know, intimidate the voice that has just spoken.
And if you do know who he is, then that's a minor coincidence. That'll be great. Like, if you could tell us perhaps where we need to go, or, I mean, if you do in fact know Osmo, maybe Osmo, you can introduce us to your friend.
So, Osmo, as you turn the corner, you see a large, I might even say gargantuan, woman with 4 arms and just silk dripping from her fingertips. And she has sort of 8 eyes on her head, and she turns to you and says, "The little cat is caught in my web." And can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save. Yes,
And
I
everyone roll
can.
initiative at this point.
Fair.
Oof.
Which little cat? Him, me, or my cat?
Was your cat ahead of him?
Oh. That's a 3 on that wisdom save.
A 3. Awesome. I'll get your initiatives first, because this will play
Initiative?
into
Billy rolled a 14.
it. That is so haunting. I love it.
That's a 21 for initiative for Osmo.
21.
Simply not my night. 6.
6.
Oof.
Oof.
It's 17 for me, for hooves.
A 3.
17.
Oh, 17. I was like, are you a monk?
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Nat 20. Which makes it a
Wisdom save, right?
wisdom save. Yes.
27.
27. Ooh. Oh, no, not a wisdom save. Sorry. Not a wisdom save. Just your initiative.
Oh, initiative. Then a 25.
25. Okay. And Julia.
I'll have a 19, please.
19.
I like how
Okay.
I'm asking these like I'm asking for a letter on that show. Like, I'll have a...
Can I have an A?
Ooh, initiative. Osmo, as you turn the corner, you see this fiendish devilish woman, definitely fiendish, and she smiles at you, and the webs sort of extend, and you feel a cobwebbiness over your eyes. And who would you say is closest to you? It was probably Billy.
Probably Billy.
I would say it would be Billy. Yeah, absolutely.
Can you make one attack roll against Billy, please?
Oh.
One attack action.
An attack roll against Billy.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
That is an. That would be a. I've rolled a 9 and I get +9 to attack, so that would be an 18.
That's a hit.
Roll damage, please.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Billy. Oh Jesus. Okay. We're going to have a 9 for damage.
9 for damage. Christ, Osmo, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I did not see you there. It's not my fault, yes?
Oh, he's a traitor.
I think this is when Billy finally sees this thing, because he was just sort of running blindly. He just screeches to a halt now that he's been attacked.
So yeah, as his sword swings down on you, you, through the flourishes, see this fiendish, spider-esque woman sort of smiling and amused at her little puppet. And it is... Brad, you're up.
Okay, so Mr. Kitty is going to leap into action. Bound on soft, quiet claws, and put himself 20 to 30 feet away from this fiendish woman.
Yep.
And he's going to do what warlocks do, and he's going to 4 times Eldritch Blast in the face.
Okay, roll to hit.
So, let's see, that is a 24, a 28... a 30, and a 17.
So all but one hit.
Okay. I'm going to use a die roller for this because it's just going to take 6 years.
Yeah, I'm using the D&D Beyond dice as well.
Yeah, I'm using that as well.
It's cheating, but it just works.
31 damage with that, as he's still getting used to his warlock power. So what he does is, for his Eldritch Blast, is he puts out both of his front paws, as if he's doing like Palpatine shooting lightning, but
adorably.
Just, like, out of both of his hands, these 2 blasts just go like, ah! And he doesn't know how to control it. But it's just he does 4 of them, but one of them misses.
Okay. So she is going to take her legendary action, and she is going to teleport right next to you, Mr. Kitty.
Oh,
and
fuck
she
you,
is
bitch.
looming over you. And it is now Julia. Alice's turn.
Okay, so I probably need to go back to her then. Well, to her. Sorry, I need a gin. Gin makes my brain better.
Hooray!
So I'm gonna go like, kind of like blitz up to her. Like, you don't really even see her move, but she just is there next to her, and then she's just gonna try and hit her with some fisticuffs.
Okay.
Gonna give her a solid fisting.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry, I'm so childish. Never mind. Just ignore me. It's easier.
So I've got a 21.
That hits.
And because it's 2 attacks, I'll just roll them both at the same time. And then a 26.
Yep, they both hit.
Cool. And then there's some... Why did I not get my dice ready beforehand? Why is this like amateur hour right now?
What did we learn?
What did we learn? Okay, so that is a 15 plus a 16, which is like 31, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With 2 fists.
Both
and
of them.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spend a key point because why would I not? to do it again.
Okay.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. So that's
Hit me.
my lowest one is a 19. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does not hit.
Cool. So I got a 20 as my other one.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. All right. So that one is a 15. Just 15 with that
15.
punch. Yeah.
That's not a nice punch.
Yeah. I like it.
So Alice comes in, rocks and socks her,
Boof,
and then
boof. Somehow misses with the third one, and then boof with the fourth. Like,
well,
yeah.
she's ducking and weaving, you know.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it is now, Tom.
All right, so I trot on around the corner. I look up and oh, okay. Well, let me just get into my mode here, and I put my hands together and then kind of rear up on my back legs and put two hooves together, and I just hum to myself, and my entire body begins to vibrate as I begin to channel my ki. And in that moment, you see as my entire form begins to quiver, and then its vibrations begin to resonate, and then my form completely disappears as I cast empty body upon myself, and I become invisible.
The fuck just happened? There was a horse person just before, and now he's gone. The fuck is this?
All right. How far away is this gigantic spider woman?
This gigantic spider woman would be about 30 feet from you now.
All right, fantastic. All right, well, I'm gonna stay where I am for now, and just ready myself and my hooves. That's my turn.
Okay, she is going to take a legendary action now, and she is going to, Mr. Kitty.
Yeah.
Your AC does a 27 beat it.
No. Yeah.
It's weird that all of a sudden his AC is like 4 million.
So a 31 wouldn't beat it either, right?
Yes.
So she swings with you with her longsword, and then from the other side, she sort of makes a swiping motion with her pincers, and the longsword deals a total of 14 damage to you.
Okay.
And 8 poison damage.
Okay.
And
Poison
the pincer...
Is there ongoing poison?
No, it is not ongoing poison.
Okay.
And the pincer deals 7 damage to you. And can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I certainly can, boss.
You know, you won't get inspiration for calling him boss. Stop greasing,
No,
Brad.
that's the only way.
I sure can, you piece of shit.
Whoa.
That's an 8.
8? Oh, no. Okay, you take an additional 22 poison damage as the pincers seep their sinewy spider poison into you.
Sexy.
And it is now Billy.
How far away is this spider thing from Billy? I know it disappeared over towards the rest.
Probably about 10 to 20 feet from you now.
Okay, that's fine. I think Billy sort of starts charging, and
she's gargantuan. So
yeah,
she takes up a lot of room.
Yeah, cool. So he sort of just runs and sort of stops within 10 feet of this thing. Says, "Oh, Billy doesn't fuck with these kind of spiders," and he puts like his hand out. And concentrates, and just this purpley kind of mist starts forming around fog around his hand, and just shoots out, and he goes, "Poison spray!" as he uses the poison spray cantrip.
What level spell? What level are you casting that at?
This is just a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I'll let it hit her. Yeah, okay.
Okay. The creature has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw of 18.
18. I don't know if my Lolth can do that. She definitely does that with a 19. Just.
And the smile just drops off Billy's face, like, well, Billy's done it again, and he just disappears, and like his form sort of like disappears into the darkness, and about 30 to 50 feet back, you just said, "Now I'm over here, guys." And he's just disappeared. He's just backed off.
Okay. She is going to take one last legendary action.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And she is going to teleport over to Tom.
Yay!
Because she has true sight.
Oh no.
And she's sort of crouched down looking directly into your eyes. And she goes, "I've never had a horse to play with."
If you know what I mean.
And it is Aesop's go.
Who's Aesop?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, my thing disappeared for just a moment. Okay, I'm going to cast
There we go.
Guiding Bolt at the creature.
Yep. What level are you casting that at?
We'll just go level 1.
Okay.
Test the waters.
You try and cast it, and it fizzles out, burning a spell slot.
Oh no.
Ooh, upsetting. And
It seems
I'm
she
gonna
has
try
some
and
kind of
get-
magical immunity.
Yikes.
Ah, it looks like she's got some sort of magical immunity. Don't use level 1 spells, everybody.
What about cantrips? Perhaps cantrips will work.
And
Hello.
Aesop, are you doing anything else?
I'm just gonna try get out of the way a bit more. Hopefully not get attacked.
So you
All
cast
safe,
the
she can
spell,
teleport.
it fizzles out, and then you just sort of back up a bit.
Like, ooh. Yeah, take a step or two away.
Well, it is Lady Lolth's turn now, and she shrinks down to about your size. So she is now a medium creature, and she is going to She is going to attack. She is going to use her longsword, and she is going to make 7 attacks with it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Okay.
All of them on Billy.
Yeah. Aw,
So-
Billy's way away. He's fine. I hope.
She is going to dart between you all and hit you all for 1. So there will be 6 attacks of opportunity here. So she will end up at Aesop. So Aesop, you're the only one who doesn't get an attack of opportunity. And
Classic.
she hits with the minimum is, oh wow, she's disgusting. I'm so sorry I've done this to you. The minimum is a 22.
Before she hits me, can she make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, she can. She can certainly do that. Does a her wisdom. What do I have to beat?
19.
I'd have to roll a 2 to fail. She passed.
Darn. So she hits me.
Okay. You take a total of 14 damage, and then
I just a second there, Michael. I'm going to use my Warcaster feat to use my reaction to make an opportunity attack.
yep.
I can cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action. I'm going to use Firebolt.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll to hit that bad boy, which is going to be, come on, That is a 15 plus 9. That is a 21 to hit with Firebolt.
21 hits.
Nice. I'm going to roll 4d10 because I can. That is going to be 36 fire damage as a reaction to that action.
Cool. And that is your attack of opportunity used.
It is.
36.
Yes. 36 fire.
Okay. And Tom, you take another 13 poison damage.
All right. So with my empty body, because I am resonating with the universe, I take half of all damage unless it is force damage. So, oh yeah. Well, I'm not liking that, but I can focus my ki and I can take it.
And the next one is going to be on. Well, we'll go for Billy this time. Good old Billy. Does a
It does.
higher than a 22 hit?
No, it hits. It hits.
Okay, so you take 18 poison damage and a total of 14 slashing damage.
Ooh.
We'll go to.
I think
Mr. Kitty.
I'd like to use the reaction, obviously, to do opportunity to take it. And Billy's just like, oh my god, well, this is for you, you son of a bitch! And he just slashes out with his fist, just like a full-on unarmed attack. And rolls a total of 11.
That does not hit. You swing, but she's just not there.
As she darts off, he's just like, I'll get you next time!
She turns back and smiles as if she's planning something mischievous for Billy later on.
Curse you, Planeteers! I'll get you next time!
Mr. Kitty, does a 26 hit you?
It does, and I'm just going to take this opportunity to say that on this day, my chosen fiendish resilience damage type that is going to be poison.
Convenient. You
We're
take
traveling through the Underdark, it makes sense.
you take 6 poison damage then in that case, and 14 slashing. And would you like to take your attack as she darts over to Alice?
Yes. Yep, it's just a basic dagger attack, and I rolled a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And 8 slashing.
8 slashing. Aww.
And
it's not magical, right?
No.
It's magical?
It's just a regular old dagger. I've got no magic items.
Aw. I gave you 2.
Why do you have no magic item? There was 2 as a gimme.
I became a warlock by accident. I didn't think to grab items.
Just because I know I'm standing next to Mr. Kitty,
Yep.
I would like to use my opportunist as a reaction, because when a creature within 5 foot of me is hit, I can react. So
Yep, absolutely.
yeah, so I just gonna try a thing. I roll a 21, so I get her.
Yep, you hit.
And I rolled a 9 on my D10, which is good. So I hit her for 17.
17 damage.
I just smack her with my fist before she tries to hit me.
That smack of the fist, she sort of spins around on it, and then the longsword sort of flails with her, cutting at you for a 29 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
You take 14 slashing and a total of
0, because I'm immune to disease and poison.
Poison effect.
Oh, god damn it.
Forever DMs.
Hooray!
And 7 poison.
Okay, cool.
And she darts over and will do 1 attack on Aesop, finishing her turn, and does a 36 hit you.
Oh, that is so upsetting.
So you take 14 slashing and a total of 9 poison.
Okay.
I don't know if the rest of you guys are also looking at the Twitch stream as we do this. Some of the comments are fucking hilarious.
Are there puns? Because we get puns every week.
No, it's mostly...
Yeah, I've had chat open, all puns. I love it.
There's quite a lot of puns.
Just at the moment, it's all blowjob jokes, so that's quite fun.
That's a whole different. We haven't had those before. This. All right.
Okay,
It's what we bring to the table.
I was gonna say I'm sorry. Yeah. is that Fate of Isen fans? If they are, behave yourselves better.
All of us not here.
No, this is the demographic that Dungeons and Dipshits is looking for.
Right.
We are 100% bringing the tone down.
Right.
This is
good.
Yeah.
Kitty.
So we're one round into this campaign, and I'm down to 30 hit points.
What?
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, I've got your
shit.
back.
Okay.
Plan on helping.
Yeah, Mr. Kitty does not look
This
good.
is a rough introduction to warlocking. Man, that's tough.
Okay.
I had no idea it would be like this. I thought it would be all carnival rides and hot dogs.
It is your turn, Mr. Kitty. With your 30 hit points, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to do a special thing that I get at like right at the tip-top level. So this is like the biggest thing that this warlock character can do, called Hurl Through Hell. And
Holy shit.
Okay.
so basically, I'm going to tick. I'm using it. When you, well, first I'm going to try and attack her because I need to succeed on a hit. So I need to attack her with 4 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
That is a 27, a 14, a 38, and a 20.
So all but one hit.
Yep. So that's those do 34 damage.
34.
And then Hurl Through Hell. When you hit a creature with an attack, you can use this feature to instantly transport the target through the lower planes of hell.
Yay.
Yep, so she just disappears and starts like falling through hell.
Okay.
At the end of your next turn, so she's actually gone from the fight now for everyone. At the end of your next turn, so we go a whole round up until the end of my next one, the target returns in the space it previously occupied, or the nearest unoccupied space. And it takes 10d10 psychic damage.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Nice. I like it.
Do you want to roll
Yeah.
that 10d10 now?
Yep.
10d10.
So let's
And
just,
I'll give you guys a turn to prepare for her return.
All right.
Okay.
she takes 80 psychic damage.
80.
So does it just the ground just like erupt with flames and a portal to hell show up and she just disappears down into it?
I'd say that Mr. Kitty has no idea he can do this, but he's like he's hurt, he's bleeding, he's confused. All he wants to do is eat translucent mice, and suddenly he ended up here. And he just goes like, "Go to hell, bitch!" And then like the ground under her opens up and she just falls to hell. And he's like, "Fuck, did I do that? Holy shit.
Ha ha!
Ha! Oh boy."
I like that Mr. Kitty sounds exactly like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat told me to.
So can
this is just the best thing in the whole world. Ha ha!
So can someone lure me real quick? Is Lolth from the Abyss or from the Nine Hells?
She is from the Abyss.
Okay, so
Lolth is
Lolth
from
just
the
went to
90s.
hell,
Yeah.
which is interesting. She's
Yeah.
gonna get some hell down there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Oh, well.
As a DM, I'm
messed
upset
up.
now. I'm upset. I was being nice. I wasn't killing you quickly. And you basically told me to go to hell, Brad. It's okay. I'll leave you till last. I will kill all your friends first.
That's my turn over.
Do we want to keep an turn out of this
Does that-
next bit?
Yeah, does that mean it's me next?
No, I mean, like, you guys all get to do things. I'm here. You can take a look around if you like. You're in Lolth's cavern.
What's sick?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she returns,
Do we all actually want to gather up and I can heal everybody?
yeah, she returns 6 seconds later. So at the
Yeah.
end of my next turn.
Yeah, it's only 6 seconds. Yeah.
Okay. Do we wanna just roll through an initiative? What we would do?
Yeah, that's
That
okay.
way we won't miss
So-
anybody.
Next up is Osmo.
I just want to take a brief look around the area that we are in and see if there is anything that catches my eye, be it of a magical or mundane kind of aspect. Just want to see if there's anything interesting around.
You see at the far end of the room that there is a big pit, which seems to be filled with silent moving bodies. And above it are 4 sort of, imagine Bacta tanks from Star Wars, like 4 of those green glowing tanks with 4 bodies inside.
Osmo just goes up to one of those tanks and just sort of starts pouring at it.
Okay.
Just without any great desire to get into it, but just like just clawing at it, just like this.
Inside, you see a white felis that sort of opens its eyes momentarily before looking like it blacks out. A felis is a small cat-like humanoid. Gnome-sized cat.
Can I? Does Osmo recognize this as a sort of cat-like being a tabaxi?
Yeah, definitely. You would recognize this as a sentient cat-like being.
I am
But
going
that
to
is your
swing
6
my.
seconds.
I'm going to swing. I'm going to. Okay, if I can, I'm going to swing my flail at this tank. If I can't, then that's fine.
No, it would have taken you a while to get over there.
Fair enough.
Next up is Alice.
Okay, so Alice sort of looking around, a little confused as to what just happened, but into it. Sort of takes a moment to sort of throw a lavender-colored ball over the top of her head, where it just sort of floats around her a little bit.
Okay.
And then just sort of like draws her sword-ish again. It's like this rod with like 6 buttons on it, and at the moment the top button's pressed in and it's glowing like with like flaming sword thing. But yeah, she just draws that and kind of points that at the hole where she went into.
Cool. Yep. Absolutely. You do that and you do it well.
She's confused. She hasn't actually said anything. She doesn't work well as a team. So
Tom, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Mr. Kitty and I'm gonna say, Mr. Kitty, is that it? Is she gone or is she coming back? Like, what's the situation here?
No idea.
All right. I'm gonna follow Alice's lead and I'm gonna invisibly trot up next to her, and I'm gonna put up my hands and I'm gonna focus myself and I'm gonna focus in my energy into a quivering what I'm gonna call a quivering hoof. So I'm gonna just hold my action, waiting for any type of enemy to appear, as is wont to do. Even if this Lolth herself doesn't arrive, perhaps one of her acolytes or other giant spider-like creatures will. So I will stay there and I will wait for the inevitable spider attack.
Okay, so I will count it as you and Julia are holding actions, basically, for as soon as she appears back.
fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank
Next,
you, kind and generous DM.
well, I'm giving you a fighting chance. I'm a benevolent god. Fear me.
Are you really?
No.
Or is
I'm
that just
not.
something you like to say to make yourself feel better?
It helps me sleep at night, honestly. Billy,
Um,
what would you like
Billy is just pounding back this potion that he's pulled off the side of his hip. He's pulling it back and he drops it. He's like, that's much better. And he's just downed a potion of storm giant strength.
Cool.
And then he says, but that's not all. And his focus around his neck starts glowing and he screams, I call forth Smeggery. And next to him, this hound of ill omen suddenly forms at his side. He's like, yes, Smeggery, you will do well tonight. And Smeggery, I just need to roll initiative for Smeggery. And he's
Cool.
he's basically just got like direwolf stat block. He's just rolled a 2 for initiative.
You're so kind giving me something else to kill.
Yeah. And let's see. I'm trying to figure out how much HP he has. You keep going. I'll figure out how much HP he's got.
Okay. It is now Asa.
So, I'm gonna see if I can get into a space where I'm close enough to people where I can cast mass cure wounds. Get
Cool.
as many people as possible.
I would say all but Osmo are pretty much around the whole area.
Ah, shit.
Sorry, Osmo.
It's fine. Osmo does not need healing. Osmo is a tough, independent man who don't need no woman.
Cool.
Osmo, leave your man at home.
Also because I've got life domain and we're level 20, I have supreme healing, so I get all possible points. So everyone's going to gain back 35 HP.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Osmo.
So
Go back and
target
forward.
the healer, kill healer. Okay, there we go. Done.
Oh, look, that's valid. I'm also going to see if I can use my superpower if I'm pretty sure my flatmates and co-hosts are watching, and I ask one of them to grab me another drink, Charlie or Tom. See if this works.
Charlie, Tom, if you
That
don't
would
get her
happen.
another drink, I will have to kill her.
My
Charlie
drink
and
is also
Tom,
empty.
step up.
Come on, guys.
And also drive to Titahi Bay and get me one too, alright? Like,
Thank you,
We'll see
Millish.
what they can do.
Where the fuck is Titahi Bay?
okay, that's just rude, and it's in Porirua, which is
Look,
just
it's
outside of
south-
Wellington.
Just say potty to
look,
her.
it's south of the
Yeah, I know, right?
Bombays, therefore it does not exist.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
so Auckland entitled.
Can you get a fucking decent soy trim chai latte anywhere south of the Bombays?
Do you know what?
No, you can't.
No, you can't, because that is a shit drink. And just check your choices,
We're-
my friend.
We're being incredibly Kiwi for all of our international viewers right now.
Don't talk to me about Wellington coffee, because like Wellington is the top coffee in the country, and I will fight you on this.
I'm looking at Titahi Bay on Google Maps at the moment. And look,
Okay, so zoom in a little bit. I'll show you where my house is.
it's close. Look, it is close to Paikakariki. And we all know there is nothing in Paikakariki apart from a really interesting hill that's fun to drive across if you have a fast car.
Plus, a lot of people
Nothing to do.
call
Titahi
it
Bay.
piecock, which is really I'm not down on that one.
I know. What even is a piecock? Is it the bit that comes out? You know, when you're cooking it, and it just sort of.
it's
the
a
plot of American
pie
Pie
that's
1.
full of cocks. That's what piecock is. It's a delicacy it's a delicacy in fuck, what's that area? I have
All I'm
friends
gonna
that live
say
there.
is, chat, you did this.
Yeah.
So
Well,
blame
I
yourself.
did wrong
When we
things
Like-
on
discuss
the-
geography, I'll be right.
Piecock.
Is he going
No,
for
never
more
mind.
gin? Because that's a good plan.
Thanks for that heal, by the way, Aesop. That heal was great. I appreciate it. I'm feeling a lot more invigorated. Oh, ready to go.
Had to help.
Well,
Yeah.
it is Mr. Kitty's turn. Shall we let chat decide what he does?
Oh, that would
no,
be
no,
that would be
no,
I will say I know it's not my turn. I do need to take a short break.
Should we we normally about this time take a 5-minute break on Getting Dicey anyway. So why don't we just take a 5-minute break? If you guys need to top up your drinks or get rid of your last drinks.
I need to do both of those things.
Leave me with the audience. I'll let them decide what we do with you.
Okay.
Come on, Twitch audience. I'm looking here at what you have to say.
Desmarius says break time. This is one of our regulars, Desmarius. I think we'll take it. You got 5 minutes. You got literally 5 minutes. Which
I like Desmarius. Seems good.
I will say just to everybody who is watching, if you're liking what you're seeing tonight, please do give us a follow and also follow all of the other groups here. I'm not sure. Do you guys all have your own Twitch accounts or is it all podcasts? It's all mainly.
Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah,
I want people to tweet at me.
Yeah.
Praise Lolth.
What's everyone give out your Twitter handles. Let's get the follow train going.
Gygaxy_podcast.
Anyone else?
We are at Fate of Isen, just our name. You'll find us.
And you're with Diceratops as well, right, Jill?
I am actually with Diceratops as well. We do live shows here in Wellington at Bats Theatre. Cool. And we put them on a podcast, but it comes from the live shows that we do. So you can even be part of the show and be part of the audience and then hear yourself on the podcast later. How exciting is that?
That's actually very exciting. Season Quest?
We're at Season Quest Pod everywhere. And yeah, we got a podcast as well. Awesome. Shockingly enough, with the name, with Pod in our handles, you can guess that.
Cool. And Danger Team Go?
We're at Danger Team Go on everything, so keep it simple. At Danger Team Go.
Nice. And Zach above me here is D&D or at D&D Dipshits. So definitely give everybody a follow, but also just follow us. Follow Getting Dicey as well, everywhere that you're not already following us.
You really should be,
if
you aren't already.
Yeah.
They haven't spotted me yet, but I'm actually in. I'm in Reagan's cupboard at the moment. He has very lovely curtains.
I do have nice curtains. Oh, right, yeah. Are you from the other side of the curtain? This is when I opened my curtains and you were outside the window or right behind the curtains.
Hi.
Yeah. Someone asked, can you type your Twitter for us? If you guys have all got the chat open, please do drop your Twitter handles into the chat as well. And Kalan, one of our long-time supporters, has just dropped some bits in the chat as well. Thank you so much for that, Kalan. Always loving your support. I think we've all got Discords as well. So feel free to link to your Discords in there, so people can come and talk to you guys about what you do, what they do as well, if they are playing D&D.
I mean, ours is Patreon only, so you can come in if you pay us $1.
Oh,
wow.
Whoa.
We give everything for free. We're just you want it, except our shirts. You have to buy the shirts. We're not giving away free shirts.
Yeah, we also sell merch. Yep.
Nice.
Yep, all of that. But yeah, no,
we've recently
we need your money.
Got merch.
Oh, you got merch recently?
Yeah. We have a myth cup, which in the Gygaxy universe, myth is meth. Yep, it's used by corporations to put in their coffee. So if you want +2 to charisma,
oh, that's kind of cool.
Have some myth.
That's pretty cool.
Winners don't do drugs.
It's my favorite thing. I mean, unless it's fancy drugs, then it's okay. But no, seriously. Okay, Mr. Kitty, it is your turn.
Sorry, I just saw someone's comment with if you donate now, you can help pay for Patreon's legal fees. What's
happening with Patreon? What's happening with that?
It's not good anyway.
Okay, good.
But good call. Very funny. Whoever you are, Callan Darkclaw. Very funny. Yeah, I liked it.
One of our biggest subscribers.
Look, I this is something that is important to me personally as Zach Russell, and being the creator, I can speak for all of Dungeons and Dipshits. Anyone who is in New Zealand who is enrolled to vote in this year's election, Dungeons and Dipshits are a huge proponent for voting yes on this year's cannabis legalization referendum.
Oh, I didn't know we were going to get political.
I didn't know we
here.
were going to get
We're
political.
not. This is just me. I'm not speaking for anybody else in the stream. I'm speaking for myself, and I'm speaking for Dungeons and Dipshits. Vote yes because weed's great, and it's going to be a net positive for our entire country. And you can talk to me. I'm on Facebook and everything if you wish to debate this. But I'm just going to go out and put that out there. And it's live, so you can't edit me out. Hooray!
Yeah.
Oh, I actually just muted you that whole time. Sorry.
All right. Anyway,
Edits their podcasts. I
Welcome
love
back.
having that power over the guys being like, oh, you guys don't get to say anything.
yeah, nice. Brad edits all of the random stuff I say in a Brad. Anyway, speaking of Brad, it's Mr. Kitty's turn, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the. Sorry.
What would you
Like,
like to do?
I want
Mr.
to hit
Kitty,
this thing in the face,
Yeah,
but it's
so-
not my turn, so I can't do that.
well, it's about to return as soon as I finish acting. So
Ding!
theater, Mr. Kitty.
Theater! You must see, this is acting!
Mr. Kitty feels a lot better for some reason. He doesn't realize he's been healed by Aesop, but he just suddenly feels like, oh, I'm a little bit less, a little bit better. But he's still very confused about what he just did. He just made her not be here anymore. So his reaction to that is going to be to like cautiously walk up to the spot where she was standing and then just sort of like look down at the ground and be like, and then turn back to his friends and be like, you guys saw that, right? Like, she just fell down.
It was strange. For a moment, she was there, and then she was not. It's quite confusing.
So it's not just me.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
just you, Mr. Kitty.
Okay, good.
And at that moment, she appears back.
Yep.
Ah,
And I'm standing right there.
And luckily we're at the top of the initiative order, so it is back to Osmo.
Well, as she returns, I can use my my held action, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
The two of you who have held actions, you definitely can. Sorry.
no,
Break
no,
to
no.
an enemy.
Oh, all good, all good. So what I do is I bend down over, putting both my hands on the ground, and I spin my entire horse body around,
A skateboard.
kicking her, kicking her in her 8 eyes.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit her 8 eyes.
All right.
She's got a 9th one. It's how she sees invisibility.
And that is a natural 20.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Hey. Okay. Double damage.
All
Double
right.
dice.
So I'll do the hoof damage first.
Hoofing it.
Oh, okay. So the hoof damage is 13 points of hoof damage, and it's magical because of my magical horse's shoes. And
Do they
then
sparkle?
I'm gonna spend 3 key points to do a particularly interesting strike. Just give me a second while I bring it up. So I need her to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
A Constitution saving throw? It's almost as if you picked my weakness.
All right.
Good to know.
That would. Well, I rolled a nat 1. She has a +5 to it. However, I'm going to use her legendary resistance.
That is fine. That is fine. That is a very good idea that you did that. So it is 10d10. So even if she succeeds, she's going to still take a significant amount of damage. Let's just get that out of the way.
Tom, why don't you like me?
Hey, you know, this is nothing personal. It's you did say you wanted to play.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you were going to seduce me. You know, I came. I put eyeliner on. I dolled myself up.
All right. Now, because it's a crit, I double all of my damage dice.
The dice.
Yeah. So
Yep.
so that was a 10d10 normally. So I doubled that. Now the with the addition done by the fabulous D&D Beyond, that's 103 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic, you say?
Necrotic,
Uh-oh.
which is then half.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no.
I can see a sparkle in your eyes that I don't like.
Please don't say that's 0 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Necrotic. In what form is this?
You know,
necroticism.
Michael, you realize I could quite easily drive to where you are and smack you round the back of the fucking head for this, right?
I mean, you'll have to find me.
No,
Do you know where Reagan lives?
I think I can figure out where you are. It can't be that hard,
Just look for the green curtain.
right?
Yeah, he's at the classic.
He's gonna be at the.
Oh,
club
you
stand.
ruined it!
I know precisely where he is. I mean, okay, it'll take me
You
like
caught me.
45 minutes to
That-
drive there, but I will still find you and clip you around the back of the fucking ears.
I know that curtain. I know that curtain.
It is a very stained curtain.
Do not look at that curtain with a black light on there. It's wrong.
Anyway.
I want to show chat something. Can you see that stain?
Love growth.
Love.
Yeah.
Love growth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure. Oh, we lost someone.
What happens? What happens?
What are yours?
Oh no, he's coming for me.
Yeah.
What happens with this necrotic damage?
Yeah,
I
let's...
need to know.
It's 103 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take 103 necrotic damage.
Oh, thank
I
God.
was just.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
You did succeed. So you take half of that.
Alistair, so you dealt that by kicking him with your hooves, right?
I
By
did
kicking
indeed.
her. So you just kicked harder than me kicking her through hell.
One hell of a kick. Yay.
I put it
No.
Oh wow. Yeah. So I believe Alice also had a held action.
Yeah, Alice just wanted to kind of hit her a little bit with her flamey swordy thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so she can do that.
Flamey swordie.
Yeah, she can do that twice because it's a monkey weapon, which is fun.
Like it's made out of monkeys.
It's a monkey weapon. But because if anybody wants to play along at home, it's the Rod of Lordly Might, which I've never used but always seemed fun. So it is a 21 and a 25 for those two attacks.
They both hit.
Cool. And then the fun thing is this does fire damage as well. So
Aww.
I get 35 normal kind of piercy damage.
35 PSE.
Yep. And then I get 8 fire damage, please.
Okay. The fire seems to dissipate off of her.
Okay. That's good to know though. But because it hit, can I do another thing?
Yeah. Why not? I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not my turn, but like you said. So, because I hit with the rod, I can choose to make her like do a con save as well. So that's just a DC 17 con save, please.
You guys and your con saves.
There's more coming. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I failed that, so I'm using another one of her legendary resistances. I rolled a 3
you
that
and
time.
your fucking legendary resistances.
I know.
Does that mean it does nothing?
It means she passes.
Okay, so all right. So it's yeah, cool.
Cool beans.
Yeah, I think. Can I just double check just really quickly? I think if she passes, it does nothing, but I just need to make sure. Yeah, Yep. She passes. It does nothing. Don't worry. But it was worth a try.
Okay. So she is now. It was Osmo's go.
Osmo, I am going to just hit this thing 4 times because I am a 20th level fighter and I can do that.
The case or the non-case? The big spider girl. Spider lady.
I'm gonna hit the big spider girl 4 times.
Okay.
With my action. So the 2 that are most likely to hit are a 17. Action 17 plus 9. That is a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. What do we got? We got 1d8 plus 3. We are going to have 6 times that by 4. 6 times 4. What is 6 times 4? I can't math.
6 times 4 is 24.
24. That is going to be 24 damage.
24 damage. What kind of damage?
That is going to be slashing, because that is with my longsword of sharpness.
So it is
And
magic.
there is a cat here. I can't do anything about that. There is a cat. His name is Louis, and he is adorable, and I love him very much.
Okay, she is going to take her legendary action now. And, who should I do this to? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I will... I will do it to the monk who sent me to a second kind of hell. A fisting hell. And she is going to attack with her long sword. Her pincers, actually. She's gonna pincer you. And that is a...
Hey, some people pay good money for that.
24 to hit. Mr. Alistair?
Oh, that was Alistair. Oh, sorry. When you said fist, I got confused.
Hoof.
No, that's fine. 24 does indeed hit. Absolutely.
What is a hoof if not a permafist?
I think Confucius said that.
Just a U-shaped fist.
Can you do me a Constitution saving throw?
I certainly can. Constitution.
Oh, that's more like it.
Oi, fucking stop it, you. Sorry, I was talking to the cat, not you.
That was
That's
just
going to be 30 for my Constitution saving throw.
30? Aw, okay. You take no poison damage, but you do take a total of 7 pincing damage. A whole 7. How do you feel about that?
You know, it's not. It stings a bit.
It is now, after that appalling thing, we go to Alice.
I feel like it was an pinching thing, not an appalling thing. But
Can everyone roll me a wisdom saving though?
I definitely failed. I definitely failed.
That was psychic damage, bro.
Lolth is dead. You have defeated her with puns.
Oh, that's a hard 5 from Osmo.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna keep smacking her with my sword, please.
Do it.
And I roll like freaking. Is this kid friendly? Can I swear on this?
Go right ahead.
Fuck yes.
Yeah,
We're talking about fisting.
fucking shit roll. I rolled
Amazing.
a 3 and a 6, so my highest is 17s because she's got a plus 11. But okay, so that's much better. I got a 15 and a 12 because I spent a key point and did flurry of blows. Because makes sense. So that's a bonus action. 12 and 15. I know they both hit, so let's just roll some damage. I did a 13 plus 6 is 13 plus 6 is 19 slashing. And then she's still using the fire thingy, but she's just going to do it anyway because it's there. 9 fire as well.
The fire, once again, dissipates on
Yeah.
her. And it was 9?
Actually, it's 2d6 every time I hit. So actually, technically, it would be 9 plus 8. So 17 fire damage. But, you know, it's a thing. She stays there because she's brave. She's brave AF, and she wants to stay in the fight.
And we are up to, after Alice's great attempt to set her on fire, we are up to Alistair again.
All right, so reeling back from her pincer, I take out my quarterstaff of striking and I crack her on the side of the head. With a 21.
That cracks.
All right.
That sounds like a new teen catchphrase. Hey, that cracks, everybody. Hey, man, that cracks.
Hey, yo, we crack it.
That's how we crack. With holes in the ground. We'll send you to hell. That's cracking. That's crack-a-lackin'.
We are sut crackers.
Michael, I should have driven into town to meet you at the Classic, and we should have recorded one-on-one, you and me.
Who are you talking to?
Michael! Not the rest of you. I'm talking to Michael.
Well, I mean, you turned me down for my audition, so, you know, I'm a bit hurt.
Your character's gonna die, bro.
Damn it. I did turn you down for your audition. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Michael, I would never turn you down.
I mean, you forgot who I was even after I said I'd kidnap you, so...
Just
100%.
That is blatant favoritism, is what that is.
Yes.
19 points of damage for the first strike.
Aw, 19 whole points.
Yeah, 19 whole points of magical striking damage, and then I'm gonna bring it around and crack her again.
No.
That's 20 to hit.
20? Yep. If it meets, it beats.
All right.
As I said to the bishop. Got nothing, guys.
As the actress said to the bishop.
Well, I mean, don't assume my gender.
All right, and I'm gonna use another 16. I'm gonna use another 3 charges. All right, so that is gonna be a 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. That is definitely a lot of damage at this point.
I'm going to spend a key point, and I'm going to do a flurry of blows.
Ooh.
Oh. He is definitely
that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be for that strike. As I whip it around and smack it with my hind leg, that is going to be 6 points of damage.
6
and then
points.
I'm spending another key point to force her to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
My one weakness is my con. Oh no, I rolled a nat 20 that time.
All right.
Rolling
And I'm out of the way. And I'm out of the way. All right. I will strike her again. That one, unfortunately, is only going to be a 13, so that will not hit.
No, sorry.
All right. I will then kick back from her, and how far can I move back from this chamber?
I would say there's about 40 feet distance backwards.
All right. I will move full 40 feet back, and having the mobile feet, I do not provoke any attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Well, that's just great for you, isn't it?
Well, I hope so.
She is going to take another legendary action. And
fuck.
She is going to, can you Mr. Alistair, roll
Yes.
me a wisdom saving throw.
I surely can. Well, that's an 8.
That's an 8. Oh, that fails. That fails. So you are going to take. You hear her going in your head. You can run, Mr. Horsey, but Lolth wants to play. And can you take 76 off psychic damage?
Sorry, was that 7d6 or
7d6.
76?
I mean, I wish. No, it's 7d6. Which
Jesus,
comes
that's still a lot.
to 42.
42.
Yeah.
42.
Wait, is
The
that
answer to
4d2?
life, uterus, and everything.
42 damage.
All right. Gah! Oh,
The psychic variety.
all right.
How are you guys looking for health?
I'm going to need a Panadol.
I've still got like 260 hit points. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, I'm fine, but I don't want to draw attention to it because I'm right in front of it.
Okay.
I'm
It is
feeling
now.
bitchy.
So that was. Oh, it's Billy's go.
Billy!
Billy's like, how far away is Billy from Lolth at the moment?
He was right near the hole, wasn't he?
He always is. You bet your ass I was.
How the fuck do you do that? That's fantastic. I wish I knew how to do that.
So yeah, sorry. So how far away since he was near the hole?
You'd be about 10 feet from her.
Right. Okay. Cool. I think he looks up at Lolth and starts wagging his finger at her. Oh, you've been bad, and this is really probably gonna hurt since I know about your constitution thing. Can you? His focus starts glowing. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw? He's got to be 18.
Do it, Billy, do it, Billy, do it, Billy.
Yes, I can. A Constitution saving throw, and that is a 21.
Okay. Well, shit. You still do. Well, you take half of this, so I got to roll like 7.
Is it a spell you're using?
It is. It is a level 7 spell.
Level 7. Okay. I am going to cast Counterspell at level 7.
Oh, shit.
What?
So,
So,
oh,
so that turns it back
So-
on me, right?
no, it just
No.
cancels.
Oh, just fuck, Jesus Christ,
I mean,
that would have been.
if you want, should we let chat decide?
No, I'm good. I'm good with that one. And seeing nothing coming out his fingers, like, oh, you bitch, what is? Ah! And he just like sort of evaporates again and appears 30 feet back, even further, using Shadow Walk. And he just finishes his turn yelling, "Get her, Smeggery!"
And with that, it is Aesop's turn.
Oh, I am going to cast Beacon of Hope. Close as well as I can. So everyone will have advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. I can do
Nice.
technically 700 HP. So
Oh shit!
I'm gonna guess everyone within it is at max level.
Mm-hmm.
Does it need to be
What level are you?
like as
casting
many as
it
well?
Uh
It's
oh.
level 3.
Uh oh.
Level
Can't
3.
because I'm not casting it.
Is that how Counterspell works? It has to
Couldn't tell
target
you.
No one knows exactly how Counterspell works. It's
Counterspell.
just
Now,
It's
how
just-
important are rules anyway?
You
What are rules?
a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd or lower, the spell fails. It has no effect. At higher levels, you can burn a higher level spell slot, and if it equals that level or less, it does the same thing. So basically, I can.
Ah, boo.
Ooh.
The heck.
Has she not already used her reaction? Or unless she has more than one reaction.
Good point. Good point. Okay. Yep.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Hooray!
It's
But yeah,
okay.
so
I've
I'm
got a
gonna-
legend reaction after this.
Oh.
So we get advantage
I feel
on-
like I'm gonna get got.
So we get advantage on what, Lucy?
On wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and anyone within 30 feet of it gains the max number of hit points possible from any healing, and I can do technically 700 HP. So
Back
I
up.
imagine it's gonna go well.
Back up to full, everybody.
Oh,
Hooray!
back up to full. Okay. So, for my legendary action, I am going to cast Crown of Madness
Oh no!
Ah, shit.
on the healer.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
So, I believe you need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Crown
Saving
of
throw.
Madness
Sure
time again.
But you'll get advantage on it,
on it.
surely, right? Because
Yep.
you're with yes.
I rolled 2 16s plus 12, so 28.
28, you say?
Huh?
28, you say? Her spell saving is 27.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You win this round.
I'm like so stressed and it's not even my turn.
And after that, it is her turn.
When is Smiggery in this order?
After her.
Oh,
So
okay.
directly after her is Smegry.
Perfect.
And she is going to march over. No, she's next to my monk friend, isn't she?
She's
I mean,
next to-
technically she's next to 2 monk friends. I just want to point that out.
Well, I
I
mean,
moved out of the way. I hoofed it.
oh, you did. Oh, so she's next to one monk friend.
She's
Whatever.
next to Alice, Mr.
hmm.
Kitty. I think that's it. Alice and Mr. Kitty.
Alice and Mr. Kitty. Okay. Well, I am going to cast Darkness.
Is that a spell that is less than 4th level, 4 or under?
It is.
Does
And
it
what
target me?
No, it
doesn't
targets.
target me. I
It
just-
targets an area.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it then. Yep, good. Continue, please.
And she is then going to end her turn. So you are all in. The 3 of us are enveloped in darkness. In
Okay,
the
I have Devil's Sight, and I can see in all kinds of magical and non-magical darkness.
Then you can see through, and you see
Right.
her smiling at you like this, Brad.
And I'm like, I see you, bitch.
He's like, me? You see me?
Oh yeah, I see everything. You can't
And,
see me. I'm everywhere. I'm on your TVs, on your phones.
Fucking hell.
And it is
Even your kids watch me.
Smiggery's turn.
What was that, sorry?
Smiggery!
Well, I think he's caught up in that darkness, actually, so I don't think Smiggery can do much. Yeah, I think Smiggery just spends its turn just snarling and barking, barking out. And you can just hear off in the distance Billy going, "No, Smiggery, no! Your one weakness! Complete darkness!" That's Smiggery's turn, unfortunately.
We are back up to the top with Mr. Kitty.
Okie dokie. So, Mr. Kitty standing right in front of this horrific giant spider lady.
She's medium.
Pardon? Oh, she's medium now. Oh, that's right.
Yep,
Okay, so she's not that much bigger than him. So maybe a foot taller than him or something. And and he's looking at her through this darkness, and he can tell that it's dark, but like it's not affecting him. He's scared shitless. He doesn't know if anyone else is going to be able to help. He feels isolated now that he's like in this darkness with her, and just completely involuntarily he just screams very loudly in his head, and he casts a 9th level spell called Psychic Scream.
Oh
shit!
Which requires Lolth to make a intelligence save.
Intelligence. Oh, how intelligent is Lolth? Pretty intelligent.
Nah, intelligence everybody's dump stat, right?
Not Lolth. I rolled an 18. She has a +10.
Oh, eat my dick.
Is that on a fail? Does that happen on a fail?
So that's a success. On a success, the target takes half damage and isn't stunned. Okay, so that's fine. I still get to roll a shitload of psychic stuff.
Fun.
How many d6s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That is...
Boom.
She takes 54 psychic damage, but then halves that.
54, so that is 27.
Yeah. And she's not stunned, and there's no other effects other than the damage. Damn.
Okay.
Damn that roll. That would have fucked her. Brr.
Maybe. So, she is going to take a legendary action at your turn. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw there, Billy?
Oh no.
I sure can.
Wisdom.
Oh no! Advantage.
Oh yes, advantage. Yes.
Wait, who's doing it? Billy or?
Billy.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's
assumed
okay.
I was.
With advantage. So let's roll twice. First roll total of 20, and second roll total of 9. So we'll go to 20.
Okay, that is a failure.
Oh, good.
Crown of Madness. So a crown of her whisperings appears. It visually it doesn't look like anything, but in your head you feel these spikes like the mandibles of a giant spider are gripping your skull, and your eyes start to glow a sickly green, and you must use your action before moving each turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than yourself, which I choose.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna choose Smeggery.
Smeggery?
Oh my god, that is so ruthless.
Oh, Smeggery. And yeah, Billy's just clutching his head, going, "Ah, get out of my head!"
And you just hear Smeggery, 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 Smeggery.
Oh man, okay. Yeah, Smeggery!
Yeah.
Yeah, Smeggery! And just like getting agitated and angry at Smeggery, just the thought of him.
And that is now Osmo's turn.
Osmo is simply going to attack. He's going to use the attack action 4 times because he is a level 20 fighter. What are we going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. What have we got? We've got a 9, a 19, a 6, and an 18. So an 18, what's a 19 plus 9? 28.
28.
A 9 plus 6, a 17, and a 18 plus 9, a 30. No, fuck. Math hurt brain. I hit with lots of damage.
So I think 2 of those hit. Two of those were below 20, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. And we'll do a 1d8 plus 3 because they are with the long sword of sharpness. We're going to have a 5. That's going to be a total of 10 slashing damage, which you would have expected more from a level 20 fighter. But there you go. Sometimes your
you say
expectations get... Yeah.
I expected you guys to die, honestly.
Rude.
Oh, we will.
Huh.
There's still time.
Yeah. There is. There is.
Alice has no plans to die today.
She is going. Is that your turn?
That is Osmo's
10.
turn. He's attacked 4
You're
times.
shitting me. Just 10. I thought that was one attack.
No, that was all 4. That was a
wow.
whole lot. That was a fairly pathetic turn in terms of.
I mean,
yeah,
does Lolth even feel 10 damage?
that was quite a sad turn. I should have cast a spell, but it's too fucking late now, wasn't it?
Mr. Kitty, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
With advantage, that is a 26.
That fails. You also feel these mandibles drilling into your head, and your eyes start to glow green. And you hear a very haunting rendition of Tom Waits' Alice playing over and over in your head.
Actually, you know what? I'm just having a thought here. Just a little bit of a thought, you know. Just thinking.
Any bit of what?
Something called what is it? The Dark One's Own Luck. Is that I'm now going to add a D10 to my result to not fail.
Oh, you bastard.
Fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Dark One, for adding 7 to that.
Okay, yep, the mandibles go, oh, no, and sort of back off immediately.
But that's a once a day thing, so whoops.
And I still have one more legendary action. However, it is not my turn. It is, speak of the devil, Alistair.
All right, well, there's a giant black dome.
Mm-hmm.
That is ominous. All right, well, hoping that she hasn't moved, I am going to close my eyes. I'm gonna channel the energy of the universe into my body, and I'm gonna charge right into the void.
Make an attack with disadvantage.
All right. So I'm gonna use my my staff of striking first. All right, and with disadvantage. All right, so 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so that is 15 points of damage for the first strike.
15.
And
She
then-
coughs up a little bit of blood.
All right, 26 to hit for the second.
No.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the DM, so you get to decide. So,
Yep. No, it hits.
that's another 14 points of damage.
14.
I then spend a key point to do flurry of blows. So I do a unarmed hoof, and with oh man, that was that natural 20, but it's going to be just a 20 to hit.
20 to hit. That hits. It meets. It beats.
So that does 7 points of damage, and I'm going to spend a key point on that as well. Can she make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Con save. Oh, she's surprisingly good at them. However, this one she fails, and another legendary resist.
All right. So I'm spending 3 key points again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm getting low, but it's worth it. So she's going to take another 10d10 worth of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Yep. Hit me with it.
All right, that's 58 points of necrotic damage.
58, you say?
Yes.
I don't like the way you say that, Michael.
She is beaten to the ground. And, like, she sort of looks up, spits blood out, and gets back up one knee at a time. Then, like, is standing and is like, "Is that all you've got?"
Well, we'll see. What now? Hold on. No. So that was stab. Oof. Did I take my second my second flurry yet?
Did you?
I don't think so.
Does she maintain concentration on the darkness spell through all this?
I'm just rolling for that. She has been so far, only just with the last one. And yeah, the darkness dissipates.
Yes,
You all
nice.
see a bloodied Lolth standing in front of our good boy Alistair.
All right. Well, then I'll take my, what I believe is my last flurry, my last hoof. And even without the darkness, I missed that last one, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But I then like just move somehow using the physics of the universe bending to my will. I do a complete flip. Horse body flipping over, landing, turning around, and moving back exactly 40 feet.
Amazing. So
Yes.
you're 40 feet away from her.
Yes.
Okay. And you're all sort of to one side, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
say so.
That's all I needed to know. I'm going to take my last legendary action of this round and cast Meteor Swarm.
That's fair.
In a tunnel?
100%.
In an underground tunnel? Shit. Okay.
If I was in a similar situation, I would do the same thing.
Wait,
So-
what's Meteor Swarm? Tell me.
It is a 9th level spell. Blazing orbs of fire plummet to the ground at 4 different points you can see within range. Each creature within a 40-foot sphere centered on each point must take a dexterity saving throw. If they fail, they take 20d6 fire damage and 20d6 bludgeoning, and half as much on a success. So I'm going to basically put the 4 points so that it overlaps. And I'll say that you're both, everyone is under 2.
These aren't missiles we bugs could deflect, are they?
I mean, you can deflect 1. I'll give you 1.
That
Just
is-
asking.
I'll definitely give you both 1. You can hurl it at Lolth. Lolth is also included in this.
Fair.
Had it.
So can you each give me 2 dexterity saving throws?
I got an
All
8
right.
and an 8.
Amazing.
I got a 7 and then a crit fail that went up to 5.
Okay.
I got a
Got
dirty
a-
20 and then an 18.
A 20 and an 18?
A dirty 20 and an 18, yes.
Oh. Not enough, buddy.
Oof.
Unfortunately, I
9
rolled
and
a 16 and a 17.
Oh. Now I feel bad, guys.
I don't think I have a chance.
Yeah,
I got a
but do
9
you-
and 14.
9 and 14. Did anyone beat a 27?
No.
I got a 27.
If it meets, it beats.
I got 127, but then the other one was like only 17. So
So 1 success, 1 failure. So for the success, you will take.
Well,
the
actually,
total is-
I'll take no damage because I have evasion, which means that on a save I get 0 damage
from one of them. Correct?
from one of them. Yeah.
Okay, so
So I
everyone
get half damage on a fail.
Okay, so you get half damage on the next one.
Yeah.
No damage on this one. Everyone else takes 161 damage.
How about
Okay.
how about
Oh.
wait, how about 157? How does it? Is that all right? We'll just take it.
I'd say 161.
Shit.
And
Alright.
everything is on fire, including Lolth.
So as a reaction,
Alright.
I'm going to cast something called Tomb of Levistus. So I see these meteors and rocks and fire falling from the sky, and I can entomb myself in a block of ice. I gain 200 temporary hit points, so all the damage gets taken up by the block of ice instead of me.
Yep.
And basically, I'm in the ice until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So that's taken 161 damage, the block of ice, correct?
Yep. Yep.
So far.
Yes.
Well,
The
Osmo is-
second roll.
Sorry, before we get to that, Michael, Osmo is going to use his reaction.
Yep.
And is going to cast Firebolt, which is going to be a 15 and what's that? A 22 to hit.
As a reaction? Is that an
As-
Eldritch Knight thing?
It is, yes.
It hits.
Nice. That's going to be 4d10. That is going to be 22 fire damage as a reaction.
Well, she is already dead.
Yes.
hey.
But your burning adds to her burning.
Good. Good. Nothing quite like defiling a corpse.
Your burning doesn't. She seems to be being bludgeoned to death by the meteors.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I am.
Wow. Shit.
The fire seems to dissipate off her.
I have to pour myself more gin.
The second lot of damage you all will be taking is 140.
Okay.
So,
I take
Alex
7.
will be taking half of that.
Yeah.
What if I'm already in a dying state?
You are dead, my friend.
Billy.
Osmo is also dead.
Holy shit!
wait.
I have 2 hit points left.
Everything is burning around you.
I have 2 fucking hit points.
Smiggery's dead as well.
Let's play a game of who's conscious.
Hi.
Hit. Knocking them
Sorry.
back. Ugh, but I am still up. I am still up with 24 hit points.
I am
I
freezing
like
cold.
Yeah, I like the thought that like Alistair's like diving around and going crazy and avoiding them and stuff, and Alice just sort of silently sidestepped and then just kind of watched it land, and then was like, "What are you guys all freaking out about?" Like,
As the meteors and rocks pile up, you see that the cases, the sort of Bacta tanks, seem to get buried underneath a slide of rocks. Some might call it a rock slide. Others, not me at all. I call it a
Well, you know
slide of
what
rocks. And they are completely covered. The pit is also starting to fill in. Not the pit that Mr. Kitty made, the other pit.
Yeah,
Alright.
I am not in a state to do anything. Like, I am recently thawed. I am on 2 hit points. Like, I'm extremely battered and bruised. And I would say I'm probably just, gone fetal on the ground. And my familiar cat, called Dog, is just, like, trying to lick me back to life.
Do you have peanut butter?
Not on this trip!
All right. I'm gonna race around to where Mr. Kitty lays, and I'm gonna come up around towards him, one hand stretched out, grab him by the scruff of the neck. In one hand, his familiar in the other, as I pop them both on my back, and I just say, "You can call me your 9 lives, boys. We're hooping it out of here."
Oh, my hero!
Inspiration for your next game.
Yes, great.
And Alice is like, "Where we going? I'll meet you there. I'll just astral project casually."
I'll just yeet.
Oh, you can do that
Just be
too?
unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't take anybody with me though, so all these dead people are just gonna have to stay here.
So as the others disappear, you, Billy and Osmo and Aesop, you suddenly feel all the blood coagulating back into your body as you are staring at a female tiefling of purple skin and red hair wearing a red long gown. And she goes, "I am your new lord, Nemia." And that's where we're going to end it, I think.
Hooray!
Nice.
Boy, howdy. Good on.
Nice, everybody.
That was
Well done,
awesome.
guys.
Nicely
Thank
done.
you. Thank you very much, Michael.
We
Thank
managed.
No,
we
thank you,
managed
guys.
to achieve fucking nothing. Go us.
I don't know.
You took out a
Alice survived.
CR33 creature because I used a CR30 thing like stat block and I modified it and recalculated. It was CR33.
Yeah, that was.
Shit.
I think Alistair was my hero through that. Fantastic. I want to see
Yeah.
some fan art of that centaur kicking the shit out of Lolth.
I'm really gutted you didn't look in
Hell
the pit
yes.
that was in front of all of those back to tanks. It was just a pit of writhing goblins being slowly drained of blood.
Oh,
Oh.
damn it.
Oh, that's
I feel
disappointing.
like
It
I'd be
is.
quite proud. This is genuinely my first ever character death.
Yeah.
This is a big moment for me. I've never died before. This is a lot.
She's gone.
Yeah, you're not invincible.
I just like that.
There you go.
This lines up with like Billy's story perfectly. He's been handed from one god to another. This is perfect. So how many of us died in that one at the end there? So I know Billy and Smiggery both died.
4, including Smeggery.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because Alice, Alistair, and Aesop all gapped it.
Nice.
No, Alice, Alistair, and Mr. Kitty gapped it. Sorry, Aesop died, right? So yeah.
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 Although I'm just looking. I need to ask Michael a question
Yep.
about that second lot of damage for that meteor shower.
Yep.
So what was the breakdown of those rolls? Like how much
So-
of that was bludgeoning? How much of that was fire?
Okay. So the
Roughly.
roughly, I would say it was 60-80, roughly.
Okay, because I've just had a second look at Tomb of Levistus, and it says that after my ice is gone, I am vulnerable to fire, so I needed to double my fire damage. So I did die.
So yeah, you would have taken
Just
Double.
160 or whatever, just
no,
there.
120.
120 just
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So I would have died.
plus 80. So you would have taken 200.
Yeah, because you didn't give a breakdown of how much of each it was. So I was just like, yeah, it's a total of 100 and whatever he said. So
I literally rolled 40 d6s and just looked at the top 20 off them.
Jesus.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, retcon the monk
ridiculous.
survived and everyone else died.
Yeah, monks for the flag.
Oh, boys, that you're not. Oh, God. Oh, huh.
Right.
But
I'm gonna have.
thank you
I'm
for-
gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to be the first to leave everybody. But this has been a huge amount of fun. So thank you very much to Michael for DMing this evening.
And
I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who joined us on the Twitch stream. Hi,
Yeah.
everybody. It was really, really nice to have you like playing
was.
for an audience. And your chat was just stellar. Like it really added to the game for me. So like you guys just give yourselves a big round of applause, really.
So I also wanted to do a shout out to a content creator. So Namia is actually a creation of this Greek content creator called, on Twitter you can find him at Stratos Photakis, I think. Find me, then you'll find him. And he basically creates amazing content for 5e. He's created a really balanced, really awesome psionic class, as well as Nemia's Tome of Crimson Tome, which is subclasses which are all blood magic related. And they are awesome.
cool.
As well as including Nemia in there, who is a tiefling blood cult leader.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'll just say big thank you to all of you guys for coming along onto the Getting Dicey stream. We'll be putting this up on YouTube tomorrow. And I believe the idea is we're also going to push this out on everyone's podcasts, which is going to be fantastic. So just thank you, everybody. Follow everybody. Dungeons and Dipshits, Diceratops, Fate of Isen. Follow us, Getting Dicey, Guardians of the Gygaxy, Danger Team Go, and Season Quest. Follow all of us, because this is the kind of content we all do. I think it's pretty indicative of the different styles that we all have as well. And I think we should do this more often. I think we should definitely do this more often. Yeah?
It would definitely be keen. I just, massive props to, this is New Zealand content right here. Like, people were like, is this from the US? Like, where are these people from? Yeah. And I was like, Kiwis, rolling it all.
I tell you what, I will volunteer to be the DM for the next.
Let's do it.
Multi sort of thing episode. Yeah. I will volunteer to do that.
Perfect.
Oh my God. That is me. Can we share DMing? Let's all do one.
Yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen.
Yeah. Let's do a shitload of these. Let's do a bunch of these.
So this is
everyone do a DM thing.
This is session 1. We'll have a full 7 sessions. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
I'm so keen.
I like that idea.
Perfect. And we'll be be live on Getting Dicey again tomorrow night, continuing our Curse of Strahd playthrough, episode 21. So come along, because you'll be there. And thanks to everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all playing. And Michael, thank you so much for DMing.
And all
right, have a good night, everybody.